We're finally here.
Yes, sir.
You've seen the car in the intro, but here it is again. And of course, the winter had to come the one day that we're gonna shoot and try it out and see if this car that now has 1,019 horsepower, we got the 1016 wide body kit, and then I figured, well, we can start it up. Let's start with that. See if we get approval of the cold start.
Are you guys ready?
Chris and Jeremy here.
Let's see.
It has been no snow for like the last month, but since you might have seen we have mud flaps, so snow no problem. Since the idling is so high, the RPM, and you can really feel that this is the most extreme tuning I've ever had on an engine. So gas-wise, I have to run a mix of E85 and 98 or 99 to get the right ethanol. I've never had to do that on any other car.
How do you regulate it? How do you check on it?
So I have an app on the phone, and then I got to measure to get equal, well, correct parts. I hope it comes through in the camera how loud this is. But before we get into driving the car a bit, I figured this time we would take you along the journey of where it goes from semi-normal to camouflage. So let's jump into that while the car's getting warm, and then let's go, well, slide around, I guess. So let's start there.
Good morning!
Good morning. I'm awake.
That's the way to wake up.
I feel like the R6s have been like angry, but this is more evil. They're like silent. It's right after this. And I haven't even like pushed it yet. No, not the wheels. They're different. This is the first time I see with the wheels like actually in light. It's been a few years. It's time. Wash and then bring out the tape.
The world has been waiting for this moment.
Well, you know, we asked, you guys answered.
Yeah.
Camo it is. But the problem is when you do a camo wrap, you design it like on the side, but then you have like how you go from the design on the side to the back. That's today's mission.
I will tell Andreas, Jon was quite nervous. He was like, we have to get going now. He has to figure this out. I can tell. It's on his mind.
I was back and forth last night.
I said, well, can you come in the afternoon or after lunch because it's kind of busy. We need to get some cars out. It's like, yeah, but I can do it myself. I can work myself.
But I can put the tape, the dummy work.
Oh,
So I was like, all right, 10 it is, and then we rid of some cars in space.
And now it's as low as it can go without, well, with still having suspension.
I think it's cool that we decided to take them along, showing the process.
Yeah, I figure
know?
we're doing it differently. Although I have a cold, so that's why if I look tired, I'm like trying to work on this. I have a cold, getting the kids off to kindergarten.
I will add some really quick photos that actually Jon is always up to every night.
Yeah.
That's the mission of Jon.
Christmas time, an elf on the shelf. Does add a bit of extra work.
Tape is in the hands, laptop.
Yeah, and then the difficulty comes, how blindly do you follow the sketch and how much do you work with the car? Ja, men den är bra. That's one way of like, how should we do it? Let's take out the toy car and look what we did, what's that, 10 years ago, 12?
2014, I think.
The real OG Jon is back.
Screw Photoshop, let's look at the play card.
Just wanna pack up my things and go. Just wanna be free, just wanna zone. Just wanna flow, just wanna hang with the gang. But sometimes chill on my own. Just wanna do me, just wanna doze. Just wanna live and see how it goes. And the goals just keep on going, yeah. This life we live is a war. When there's love in the rave, you know. When there's love in the rave, you know. All inside you, all in the soul, 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 soul. You know when the calling's calling you and the calling's calling more. You know when the calling's calling you, it's calling, calling more, 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 more. You know when the calling's calling more.
Andreas got 2 new employees, you know.
Yeah, the interns.
Yeah, exactly.
So of course the daycare lady got sick today.
Yep. Had to improvise.
Yeah, but they love it.
Yeah, they really love all the colors and everything.
It's like, but Dad, it's more fun to do a car than a cardboard box. I was like, yeah, but you have to start with the box and practice.
Next car will be very colorful.
Yeah, golden, pink, and blue.
Yeah.
Coming along.
Yes, sir.
It's coming along. But while we wait for Andreas to work his magic on the other side, I want to talk about today's sponsor of this video, which is Headspace, which is highly needed a week like this, because keeping your sanity with 2 kids running around, wrapping the car, trying to work on a deadline. Chris flew up here to shoot the car. Got to get the spacer for the wheels. A lot of things going on. That is why Headspace and meditation is something I want to highlight, because I've talked about Headspace and mental well-being in the past, because mental well-being is easier said than done. So then sitting down and taking the time to do some breathing exercises is the one thing that's keeping me sane with the schedule that we have, with all the companies that I have. I mean, if it's someone that doesn't need it, well, congratulations to you. I don't know how you do it, but for everyone else, there's a link in the description, 60-day free trial where you can check it out and, well, basically work on feeling better mentally, which I think everyone needs. So make sure to check that out. I'm gonna keep working on this.
Yep, important.
It's been a challenge.
Yeah.
Like proper challenge. So breaking away, taking a minute or 2 or 12 to just breathe. It's not good for you. It's needed.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would just collapse and be my former broken self of a person. Now, older, smarter, knowing what to do, knowing how to handle things. Makes a week like this actually pretty manageable.
That's nice.
And now we need this to come on.
Okay, I'll let you focus.
Yeah. I'll work a bit more, then we breathe a bit more, we work a bit more.
How many influencer photographers does it take to change a tire?
Depends on if Moaci is in, because that's +1.
I can see from the way you're dressed that
I'm properly dressed.
this was not your plan.
That's the true one.
You know your shit, Moaci. You grab it because you know what's up. You're a home turf.
Home turf. These two.
They always give each other shit.
Yeah.
Fuck, they're so heavy. Yeah, come on, bro. I thought you were going to help me get there instead.
Put your foot under here.
No, now you're supposed to have these, right?
Because this is the question. That's why I was asking.
True, because now we don't have the spacer in between. Technically it's these now.
No, these are too long.
These are for if you're using a black spacer.
See?
Actually, just did that on purpose. Moaci could have one win.
Someone else is holding it. Come on. Oh my god.
It's nice for him to have a win every once in a while. So the idea with this vlog was that we're gonna shoot a bunch and then show a little bit of the process. That's why Chris and Jeremy came up a day to shoot. But here we are, day 3, still working, and I gotta leave tomorrow morning, and we still haven't actually rolled the car out of here. So you're really coming along on the process, where the process is 90% of everything, and then whatever you shoot is like the last bit that you have time to shoot. So you're really getting the full picture.
Yeah.
Because we keep coming up with, the mud flaps. Of course, we need mud flaps. Adding a bit of time, got those from Uppsala. Came up with the idea last night. The antennas we have didn't work, so we had to get new antennas. But the thing is, like with ski jumps, the more love you put into something, the more love you're gonna get back. So I'm a little concerned of how to shoot it, considering we got to pick up the kids in a couple hours. So I guess they're gonna join us for whatever we do.
Dun, 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 dun.
Filmers and photographers are always getting the full experience when we're releasing a car. Chris and Jeremy are currently adjusting the ride height of the Urus, because Chris was foolish enough to mention the fact that, that's the rod that you increased the ride height on. I'm like, So what you're saying is you're experienced with this, and we can raise the ride height a tiny bit. Because now in Corsa, I can't get my hand in underneath the wheel and the fender. Chris is currently swearing to himself that he opened up the possibility to adjust this.
Yep.
But we're coming together very nicely.
Yeah.
The little details. Should have a shovel, because one of the most viewed YouTube videos I have is taking the snow off a Lamborghini with camo with a shovel.
Yeah.
I do have a wrap on this car, so the paint job's okay. Feels weird though. You build the car for a couple months, spend a few €100,000, and the only day you have time to shoot release, it's this kind of weather.
Yeah, lovely.
I gotta go to Norway after this.
And you slept like what?
2 hours. It's been a solid week, as you saw there. I'm like using the last bit of energy, and then I'm gonna probably die tomorrow.
Finally I can hear something.
Well, it sure feels good, even though I can't really feel the 1,000 horsepower, because all I go is whoop, 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 but the sound is superb.
Yeah.
And obviously, the mandatory, since we're tagging along, obviously new car means you need photos. This actually is a pretty cool place.
We here at some museum. So.
Yeah, and it's sweet. We got Chris. You know, you're not Oscar Backe, but Chris and Oscar, they're like...
Definitely not Oscar.
No, but you guys are same level.
Oh!
No.
Oh, now pressure's
Why
on.
else do you think you're here?
Yeah, exactly.
We're not doing anything halfway.
We're gonna move to the next one.
Yeah, we'll keep cruising, see what we find. It's like challenge of really kind of showcasing the car when all we have is snow. That's okay.
It's okay.
That means we can do another video with the full acceleration.
Yes,
we can,
please.
however, before we bang on, since we have snow on the road. The horsepower, as I mentioned, was 1,019. And that's done on the Mustang dyno, because you can do dynos. Well, you can measure horsepower in a lot of different ways, but then when you do 100 to 200 runs of the car, that's when you actually see if you have actual horsepower. Because most tuners, they have a lot of horsepower, but then when you check acceleration, it looks like they have happy numbers, if we put it that way.
Yeah.
So Statman, they're very keen on making sure that it's real numbers. So 100 to 200 with this Urus, with the wide body, is 5.6.
Insane.
And comparing that to, I believe, the Bugatti Veyron is 5. And that is a super hyper sports car. Whereas this is a family rocker. So it's got mega power.
Yeah.
And I think stock Urus is 9 something. So it's a lot faster.
Okay, let's cross
You
away.
wanna jump in?
Yeah, I'm gonna jump in actually, yeah. Crazy that this is Strada, you know?
Yeah, so now we're running the, let's put it manual. Now we're running the silent mode. with the high suspension.
Yeah, and we have soundproof windows, so it's actually...
Yeah, this is like super thick windows. Extra thick.
I get...
It does not feel like an SUV.
No.
You want to get out here?
Yeah, we got out here. What?
Okay, jump out quickly. We'll just do a tiny little acceleration here. Okay.
Ow! My ears.
Yeah, she sure is a live one to be a giant SUV. Well, we had snow here, so we're gonna have to make another video with some more acceleration stuff.
Yes.
How does it sound from the back?
So crazy. Like when you accelerate, it's so loud, and then you have all the water coming out. It's just crazy.
It more feels like a hurricane. Like when I accelerate, it feels small. Like
And if you let off the gas,
Yeah.
like it has this yeah, it's insane.
yeah, the most
Someone runs
aggressive.
out with a shotgun, like...
It's very good.
And then there's all the people with their phones out taking videos.
Well, I guess I have to go inside, pack up, and then see how this is to drive 600 kilometers to Norway.
Lovely.
And I slept 2 hours, so it's a long day. So I'm gonna do the long distance driving, and we're gonna come back in a bit with acceleration. We need a proper acceleration. Maybe have another car to compare it to.
Yeah, mine actually, it's good.
I don't feel.
I will put it on stage 2. 620 horsepower, you.
Oh, but it is just proper. It's a lot faster than the RS6,
Yeah.
and that's got 800 horsepower. I hope you guys liked that winter camo Urus 1019 horsepower car, since you guys asked for the camo. We went for the camo. Good to be back. Now I don't feel young again, but younger. So see you guys soon.
Yeah.
Time to pack her up and enjoy this for the rest of the day.
Nice Christmas present.
Yeah, to myself. And I want to say thank you to Startman for helping out with the engine, Under Select Cars for organizing everything with the car, Andreas Repson, Midtech for the sound, Whoopla. Epic, epic, epic. Basically, if you're wondering what's on this car, you can check everything, link in the description, and you can see what we've used to make it sound and run like this.
Yes.
I'm happy. Good daily driver. But now we need to change the RS6 to get that DTM kit on.
One done.
Let's pack her up.
Merry Christmas then.
Merry Christmas to everybody. We'll see you in the new year. We're going to Lombok.
Ooh.
Next video is going to be me going to the sun.
Yeah.
To the cold.
Okay. Bye bye.